Hello, welcome to the Outlaw Ranch. This is not a how-to channel. This is just a how I do things channel, and here are a couple of the projects we're working on. This is a 1977 Dodge. It's an old power wagon. It used to be what we called a Warlock, and you can kind of see some of that here in these details with the pinstriping here. This one came originally with a 400 big block, and it's a 4-speed manual transmission. We've done a little bit of work inside this truck, new floorboards. My brother hand bent this aluminum dash and installed my odometer gauges for me. This truck originally would have had some small wooden rails on it. You can still see some of the scroll work here on the fenders. And such. So this is one of them. This is a truck that was originally a half-ton. It was 4-wheel drive. I put 1 tons. It was a Chevy 14 Bolt and a Dana 60, which we actually have over here on the far side of the shop, and put some 40-inch Goodyears on it. And we moved from where we used to live, and now we're in the great state of Texas. And here in Texas, mud is king, and these tall, skinny tires were just getting us stuck. So we upped the ante a little bit, and we went to these 2.5 axles, mostly just so that we could put these wider tires on with more traction. So that's project number 1. And we're working on the 4-link suspension right now. I've got the wheelbase and everything set. So project 1. Project 2 is this 1989 GMC. This is a K3500 dually. It is a truck that I bought from the original owner's son. It also has a 4-speed manual transmission. It is a SM465. Guess that side's locked. We're having to kind of work on the headlights and stuff. They're really miserable to work with. Inside here you can see the truck is all original. There is our SM465 manual transmission. Some trash on the floor. The headlight switch and dimmer switch are giving me some issues, and we're just slowly working on this. The idea is to put the 1-ton axles that we took off the step side and install them on this truck. This truck then will get like a gin pole basically in the bed of it with a few winches, and we're going to use this for pulling some people out up at one of our local holes at the Canadian River. So out there the mud is deep. There's a lot of sand, and oftentimes when people get stuck, it is not good to try and pull them out laterally. What we need to do is help break some of that suction, and so we need to pull them up, and that's why the gin pole will go in the bed. We tried recovering with this truck. It does have a massive winch on the front. It is a worn 16.5 winch. Let's see if you can see it up in here. Not really. It is a 16.5 TI winch. And when we could get to them, we were getting stuck ourselves. And so we're having to use that winch an awful lot. This is what we got going on. Please don't mistake this for a how-to video. I am a horrible mechanic. I have learned to do some things on my own. It's all been the hard way with lots and lots of failures along the way. So please don't think this is how-to. This is just how I do. And it's probably going to be wrong the first few times. So get in, saddle up, and let's start this journey.